So I'm really hopeful that when it comes to this movie, like what Tom just said, they really dive in and they really put in the truth.
Pascal, you are now rocking.
Jamie Foxx is already working on getting himself jacked up and ready to do his portrayal as Mike Tyson in a new Mike Tyson movie that's about to be going into production very, very soon. And they're saying that, you know, he's very confident that this biopic of the former heavyweight boxing champion is going to be dope, and that he's just making some serious physical changes to get himself ready to play the role of Mike Tyson. I mean, if you don't know what Mike Tyson looks like, and especially during his prime, especially in his prime, man, that dude was like incredible shape, jacked all day long. So I'm very excited to see how he turns out, because I think he's a really good choice to play Mike Tyson. I think he's going to do a really, really great job. I mean, what he did in Ray was amazing. I know for a fact that he's going to do something really, really spectacular with this role as Mike Tyson. What do you guys think?
I think it's going to be awesome. I mean, Mike Tyson's story is such, I mean, you know, obviously it's not without its unsavory bits, Mike Tyson's life story, but it is definitely an interesting story of, I mean, basically a kid being catapulted to be like one of the most recognized faces on the planet for knocking people out, and coming from this unimaginable poverty to being a multimillionaire almost overnight. I mean, I'm fascinated to see the story. I hope it's an honest story. I hope it's an honest biopic.
Man, so in other words, lots and lots of cocaine, lots of weed, and a lot of fighting. Because, I mean, the stories that Mike Tyson has is fascinating. He is such an interesting athlete.
I was just looking at those photos of Jamie Foxx. He is looking like a beast.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at him right now.
I mean, that's pretty intense. They got how many push-ups and pull-ups that he's able to do, and he's getting a little bit older too. So like, he keep his body in shape, and he says that he is like just in the starting process of it. Right. So he wants to, I guess, keep on, eventually doing the Mike Tyson workout, which I'm not sure, what his regimen was. I always just picture things like Rocky, and being chased by a car, running down the street, and have to run up a lot of stairs, and maybe, go and pound some meat someplace. But it's, hopefully, he can fill out enough to where he looks like a legitimate boxer. Yeah. I'm sure that, he's got the trainers that will put him through the whole workout to make it to where he can be, tip-top shape. But
what did I miss?
It's going to be all how his body goes.
I want to see Jamie Foxx as Mike Tyson bump into Ray, played by Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I want to see like some, special effects where it's like, hey, how are you? Good to see you.
And all of a sudden, Ray's just ripped.
Right.
That'd be funny as hell. Actually, I would, like I said, I would pay. That'd be funny if he actually did like a skit like that, playing both characters. That'd be fun to see. But the other thing, like I said, I was saying before, one of the things that I really do like about him, about Mike Tyson in general, is that he's just very fascinating to me. And what I was trying to say earlier, is that I've listened to almost every single interview he's ever done. I haven't really listened to his hot boxing show, but anytime he's been interviewed, like Joe Rogan, ESPN, any of those things, anytime that they do a deep dive into his life, it's just so fascinating to me. So I'm really hopeful that when it comes to this movie, like what Tom just said, they really dive in and they really put in the truth. And like what that relationship with Robin Givens was really like. It just still doesn't make any sense to me. They made it seem like she was a gold digger, but maybe she really wasn't. I don't know. But they were just like oil and vinegar or water and what is it? Oil and vinegar. They just don't. They just never got. They just couldn't mix. But somehow he fell in love with her. So it's such an interesting story. And then the whole idea of hypnosis, that his trainer was using hypnosis on him to make him feel like he was the most ferocious, most vicious, most powerful boxer to ever live. And then he would go into the ring and just destroy his opponents in seconds. So I'm going, wow, the power of hypnosis. Does that really work? So you know what I'm saying? It's just such an interesting story. And then as soon as his trainer died, that's when he fell apart.
Yeah, I'm looking
can't
forward
wait to
to
go
it.
see it at AMC theaters. They're the only ones that are going to be actually showing it.
Then I'm going to watch it on bootleg, bruh. That's what's going to happen. Bootleg all day, day.
Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.